Well, it's fall, it's cooling off, but we're getting our last irrigation of the season, but I just got a call that I'm kind of flooding out my neighbor. So I gotta go see what's going on.
Vicki here on the farm on Route 66, and I am super excited to open a box with you tonight. Sometimes people will send us gifts in the mail, it's just so kind. It kind of blows us away that you would do that for us. We like to call it friend mail instead of fan mail because you guys are friends to us and we appreciate it. But this is actually a special box. I haven't even opened it yet, but it's from a guy named Ed in Colorado. And he has been with our channel for a long time. He always comments and he's so good to watch our videos. So I wanted to open this box live right now with you. So let's just see what's in here.
Holy cow.
Pretty cool.
That's sweet.
It says, Alan and Vicki, things for the house, 2 Afghans for your grandsons, 2 for us, and other crocheted items. Wow, what a talent he has. I can't wait to see these. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
Is sweet.
Okay, Cameron and Peyton, which one wants this one? That is so pretty. Look at this beautiful one.
Oh, it's sweet. I like it.
It is. Cameron loves the color red. Oh my gosh, these are my favorite things ever. Have you guys ever used these for scrubbing dishes? They're really rough. I don't know what they're made out of, but they're crocheted and they are the best dish scrubbers ever. Alan will have to test it, or maybe Blake or Casey, but I already know those are good.
I can't get my finger wet right now.
Blake's behind the camera. He says he can't get his finger wet. Beautiful pot holders. A wind spinner. I've never seen something like this. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Look at that.
That takes a lot of talent to be able to.
That does take a lot of talent. That is super cool. Ed, we love these. This is so kind of you. You've put a lot of work and effort into these. Oh, look at this one. Isn't that beautiful?
That would have gone with my camouflage bed set, but now the puppies are laying on that.
I need to buy you a new bedspread. We were desperate for a bed for Bella to have puppies and Bella, right?
Yep, Bella.
I get my dogs, Bella and Bailey, mixed up. Bella to have puppies, so I stripped Blake's bed. Those are gorgeous.
Those are awesome.
Let's see what else. Oop, there's one more Afghan here. Look at that.
Those are amazing.
Those are beautiful.
Those are all awesome.
Let's see what else is in here. Oh, that's neat. Just some really beautiful doilies. Is that how you say it? Look at that. And it's so pretty.
That's impressive.
Ed, seriously, thank you. Thank you to everyone that sent us gifts before. We really, really do appreciate it. I just knew Ed had been on the channel with us for a long time and wanted to open this box live so you guys got to see what he made for us, and we love it. I can't wait for Peyton and Cameron until they get to come and choose their Afghan. So thanks, you guys. God bless you. Have a great night. These are gorgeous.
Well, it's fall, it's cooling off, but we're getting our last irrigation of the season. But I just got a call that I'm kind of flooding out my neighbor, so I gotta go see what's going on. Oh, that's what's going on. This culvert got plugged. Well, I can divert it down this way and it'll go into this field, and that'll alleviate some of the pressure. But now I gotta go fix a culvert or clean it out. It was fascinating when Gary and Cassie were here from Oklahoma, from Walker Farm Fam. They were like, now tell us about irrigation. I was like, you don't have to water? They're like, no, we just get enough rain. I was like, that is crazy for an Arizona boy to comprehend that. Okay, so this is where I'm flooding my neighbor's garden. And his garden's dead for the season, but I feel bad. But this water shouldn't be coming down here. It should be going through that culvert. You can see it's all plugged up. So let me do what I can and still bring you along. But it's hard to do some of this without. I have some junk there that I need to clean up. So see that culvert got some debris in front of it. That's what it was. It was that big log. And that big log is causing it to not go through. So now that it's going through there good, this should drop the level and we can, sorry, I could video and shovel at the same time, but with one hand I'm not doing too hot. Sorry. And maybe that doesn't interest you, but for Gary and Cassie, they were like kind of intrigued by irrigation. Without irrigation in Arizona, we don't have the water that we need to grow grass or hay or whatever people are growing. People have asked us if we grow our own hay. We choose not to. I don't have all the baling equipment. So see, that's now plugged up. I'm not going to keep flooding the neighbor's garden down here. And the level's dropping. Then it goes through here and actually across the freeway. Not across. It goes under the freeway, or the old Route 66, which is right there. and goes to my south pasture. So I'm very blessed. I get this water that gives life to my land, and like the living water that gives life to us all. So well, I didn't plan on bringing you with me to irrigate this morning, but the call from my neighbor that I was flooding his garden meant that I needed to hurry and do something. So grateful that I have good neighbors that tell me about it but don't get upset about it. My neighbor, I think, is 89 maybe, and if I get a goat out, one of his favorite things to do is to try to help go rope it. He's the coolest guy ever. Super blessed to have my neighbors. Let me show you some horses that I went and got on the Ute Reservation. You probably saw him the other day. I picked him up with John from Tim Martin Farm. I gave one of them to John for helping me with that trip, but I have 4 really nice ones that I'm going to be looking for homes for. But they're beautiful. Just real quick, I showed you how I diverted some of that water into this field, and I have this metal tin thing. Well, it's not tin, it's solid steel, but I have this steel plate that if I keep it in there, it'll back up and fill this up. But this late in the season and with horses on here, I don't want to do that. So I'll just send it down here below. It'll fill up this little area, and then the overflow will go down across the freeway to my other field. Let me show you these horses. These beautiful Ute horses are awesome. I've just got to figure out my plan here because I can't feed everything. My goal is to find homes for them, but this is them. This bay over here, this one right in the back, I'm guessing he's coming 2 years old, and he's still a stallion. So one of the first things we'll do there is get him castrated. Then the big paint in front of him is a gelding. We don't know his age. I would guess he's probably, this is just me guessing without looking at his teeth. I'm thinking he's probably 8 or 9. He just looks a little more mature. And then I got these 2 paints right here, and they look a little younger, but they both look like they're in fall. They both look pregnant to me. And so you'd sometimes think that would be a bonus, but to some people it's not. They're nervous to raise a baby, but man, aren't they pretty? So if anyone wants a broodmare, and I'm not guaranteeing them in full because they're not even broke to lead yet, so I've got to get them to that point so that we could get them checked. But we got this brown and white, and she's almost got some black in her tail, so it's almost a tricolor paint. And then we got this one that's looks almost black and white, but in her flank it's brown. Good looking horses, but I'll be looking for homes for them if any of you are interested. Like I say, they're not trained to do anything at this point, but they don't seem crazy wild at all. And I've only had them for a day or two, so I haven't had time to do much. but they are beautiful. And this little bay, if I get him castrated, I may keep him around a little bit and we'll get him started. Maybe. I don't know. I have so many horses, it's just hard to decide what I'll do, especially if I find someone along the way that wants to buy him. So, especially if they'll provide a good home for him. I got these off the Ute Reservation from a awesome lady named Hilda. And I don't know how she's maintained the big herd that she's had, but it's had to have cost a fortune in hay through the years. So it gets pretty pricey to keep that many horses. You may wonder their size. This bay is probably about 14 hands. This one's probably only 14. The big gelding, I would say, is about 15 hands. And then the little black and white's about 14 hands. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed. I better hurry and get Casey to school, and then I got to get to work. Blake is down in Gilbert, Arizona, having surgery this morning. So by the time you see this, the surgery will be long past. But my prayers are with Blake today, and most of the time Vicky and I both would have gone, but I had some things I needed to get done here and get Casey to school, and Vicky took him down last night. And anyway, Blake and Vicky will be at the surgical center here in about an hour, and the surgery's at 11. Well, yeah, in about an hour and a half they should be there, and the surgery's at 11 o'clock. But have a blessed day, and thanks for coming along.